Finance expert Michelle Maynard joins us now. Hello again, Michelle.
Hi, Mon.
Will we be better off? Who's set to benefit?
So Anthony Albanese has said we're all going to be better off under the budget that's being announced tonight, and that mainly centres around those tax cuts that come into effect from 1 July. Because they are lowering the lower tax thresholds, it means that everyone owning over $45,000 will get an $804 increase in their take-home pay. So we are, under those premises, all winners, but with what else is to be announced in an hour, we shall see just if there's anything else in there for everyday Australians.
However, there have been plenty of leaks ahead of the budget drops. Any surprises?
Nothing really surprising. It is a very Labor budget, a focus on health, education and training, and they're trying to do things in the areas where we most need it. In terms of $11 billion, they have a plan to build 1.3 million homes by 2030. They've put money into training construction and green energy apprentices. Pract for teachers and nurses and social workers is now going to be paid. And obviously the announcement about HECS and help debt, they're going to change how that's indexed and wipe $3 billion. So nothing in there is overly surprising. It is all about targeting cost of living relief and helping us get more workers to try and help fill those gaps.
It's also the second straight budget surplus. Why can't that money be used to help more everyday Australians?
Yeah, $9 billion is being announced as a surplus this year, and that is the question a lot of Australians will ask. Why isn't this being helped to help them with the cost of living? And the key to that is inflation. If the government puts too much money back out into the economy, the Reserve Bank will just have to take it back again with interest rates. So it really is a balance between helping but not impacting inflation.
Now, you've mentioned that tax cuts are also a huge part of today's budget. You've given us a fair idea of what we can expect there. Any tips on what we should be doing with that extra cash?
So the majority of people who have been surveyed about what they're planning to do with this is either going to put it into their savings because they've had to use that over the past few months, or they're going to be use it to addressing debt, and those are two fantastic things that you can be doing with it. Yeah, $27.50 might not seem a lot in an increase in your pay packet, but if you add that up over the course of the year, it will make an impact. So saving and addressing debt are two amazing things you could be doing with that tax cut.
Well, we've still got a little bit of time before everything is confirmed, but as always, we really appreciate you breaking it down for us, Michelle. Thanks.
Thanks, Mon.